Hi, my name is Jordan Mays, and today I'll be giving a tribute to Carroll Shelby. Carroll Shelby once said, "I don't think I am a celebrity. I am just a guy from East Texas who loves cars and airplanes." Today I'm going to share how Carroll Shelby affected my life as a car enthusiast. Shelby has been someone that I have looked up to for many years. I admire his work and have researched him by watching YouTube stories and reading online about him. Carroll Shelby was a very successful race car driver and designer who completely changed the car world. Carroll Shelby was born on January 11, 1923. His parents, Warren Shelby and Eloise Shelby, weren't wealthy or involved in the world of racing. Shelby's father worked as a rural mail carrier and his mother was a housekeeper. At the age of 7 years old, Shelby was diagnosed with a heart condition. The condition caused him to spend most of his childhood in bed. All hope was not lost. For many years of battling his sickness, Carroll Shelby started showing improvement. His doctors eventually gave him a clean bill of health. In his 20s, Shelby created his first business on a farm raising chickens. His first group of chickens gave him a profit worth of $5,000. Within the same year, the business went into bankruptcy because the chickens died of disease. Years later, Shelby starts his first road race in a vehicle called a MGTC, this one down here. In this race against the other MGs, he won his very first race. And then later that day, he won again in the same car, beating cars way faster than his, in the cars such as the Jaguar XK20S. And with that, his racing career began. By the time he retired, he won 47 races and had 67 podium wins. And that is a lot, by the way. In 1962, Shelby opened a high-performance vehicle manufacturer known today as Shelby American. At Shelby American, he developed his first and most famous race car, the Shelby Cobra. After developing many other race cars, even for other companies such as Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Chrysler, in 1969, he closed Shelby American and moved to South Africa, where he made a big profit off of selling chili powder, believe it or not. Carroll Shelby eventually made a comeback in 1984. He helped Chrysler develop the Dodge Omni, or Goes Like Hell. After that, Shelby developed countless numbers of cars until his death in 2012. My thoughts on Carroll Shelby. Shelby seems to be more of a happy prankster than a businessman, despite his many downcomings in his life. He went where the wind carried him, a true free spirit. When he was a fighter pilot instructor, Shelby took one of the fighter planes on multiple occasions for a joyride. He did this to deliver his fiancée packages and love letters by flying over the farmland and dropping it by airmail. Because of this, he never considered his relationship with his fiancée long distance. The next year, they married and had 3 kids. Another show of this prankster ways, in 1991, he pretended to have a heart attack while behind the wheel. Shelby didn't do this on a regular road. He did this while driving on a racetrack in a pace car going 195 miles an hour, while other race cars followed behind very closely. That day, he scared his passenger driver and many others. Many people admire and look up to Carroll Shelby. People still want what he has designed to this day. Shelby's personal made vehicle, the 1965 427 Cobra, sold at an auction for $5.94 million this year. Who he was and what he accomplished, even after death, is what inspired me to want to develop my own vehicle someday. He had an eye for improvement every vehicle that he had touched and developed himself. I strive to progress someday like Carroll Shelby and develop my own high-performance car, even if everybody tells me it is not possible or to just give up. And this is my conclusion. Shelby's success will live long after him by influencing many of the next generation of aspiring car enthusiasts. And this is the one thing he once said: if you're not doing what you want to, you just bullshit yourself. Thank you.